Hi. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me an opportunity to come in today to show you a presentation. My name is Pinyo Fordham. I'm a graphic designer based in Sydney. And at the end of this presentation, I hope you find it's a good solution for your brand strategy and your corporate identity. Please enjoy. My process began from the design brief that I received, and the result of that is break down to 5 areas: brand discovery, brand definition, expression, tactic, and positioning. For brand discovery, I got 3 areas that I focus on: products, Australian television station, market audience 17 to 30 years old, and benefits is purely entertainment and socialize. Brand definition. The definition of the brand is essence, value, and content. Essence of the brand is young and funky, and the value is raw, original, and creative, and the content is funny videos and all Australian content. For brand expression, I came up with 3 different designs, and I just want to pick one that I want to recommend for today. ATUBE use all uppercase with the A badge in front. The A badge is W202, which can be used into different devices, electronic devices. It's young, vibrant, and edgy, contemporary, and also have a meaningful behind the brand as well. This logo can be used across the stationery such as business card, letterhead, website, and also electronic media. The website is very contemporary, and it's easy to find and easy to navigate, and will relate to your younger audience. For brand tactics, the tactics that I use for the design logo, I use this simple bold step, simple design, and ATUBE is using all uppercase Arial font. It's timeless, flexible, and it can be used into any circumstances. For example, on the website, you can use any theme, you can apply any theme into it because it's so simple without losing any identity of the ATUBE. For example, Google also uses that as well. So that's how Google very successful. And the ATUBE can be used on the stationery and also on the television station, backdrop, and on microphone. And I got some example of the television promo. Can be viewed on the internet because it's about 15 seconds long. You can't afford to have 15 seconds long on television of airtime. On the airtime, I got a shorter version of 5 seconds. But this is kind of capture all the Australian culture, way of life, and entertainment, and a lot of things happening there. ATUBE strategy is to spread the word. Word of mouth is most powerful tool in marketing. So these days we use social networks to spread the word: Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You have to connect to your target audience, and once they really enjoy it and they want to pass this around and forward this around, and that's how you spread your word. So it's most important to send the message across, and also be the first, be creative, and be out there. A logo is not everything in the business. You need to have product and services that back you up. So that's why the brand architecture and meaning of your brand essence is very important. So it's come down to investment as well, like you invest into your product and services. Make sure that you are number one, you decide to be a number one, and you just be out there, be creative, and connect to your target audience. So positioning. In positioning, differentiate, be the first choice, lead the Australian digital television and other social network. Decide to be different, determine meaningful brand architecture, and be creative. And if the brand were a person, what would that be like? I got some example here. As probably you recognize them, they're all young Australian. They're determined, passionate, confident, respected and be admired, and they're at the top of their game. So, what is the next step? Become number one. Make your mark. Promote, resource, and act. What do I mean by become number one? ATUBE is the first choice in digital television. Decide to be the best, tell people why you're the best, and strengthen your technology, focus on your new innovative, make your mark. So you broadcast only Australian contents to Australians. Impress your target audience using wow factor. Be the first and only, exclusive to ATUBE only. Display image that's very professional and at the same time it's young and vibrant. That you have to be well connected to your community, your social network groups, resource. Social aware, with social responsibility, inform and get the message across. Be relevant, be realistic. And finally, act. As I mentioned many times in this presentation, to connect to your social networks such as YouTube, Twitter and Facebook, these two are very powerful tools to use. And keep it real, fun, and entertain your audience, with your current content. Make it happen, always moving forward. Keep content simple and consistent. And now it's at the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you download the presentation, PowerPoint presentation from my blog. I apologize if the text is not that clear on the screen. The screen is quite small, so probably you can just get a copy on my blog, and you can download from there. Thank you very much.